Hi guys, this is Vineet and I welcome you to this video. Today's video topic is recovery models and supported restore operations. So before we proceed ahead, I would request you guys to please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. There's a subscribe button coming below this video. Please click on that subscribe button. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon, select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my upcoming and future videos. So let me give you 5 seconds. Please go ahead and subscribe right away. I'm waiting guys. Please subscribe right now. So guys, I hope you must have subscribed by now. So let me take you to notes quickly. Today's topic is recovery models and their supported restore operations. So these are the notes, and topic is recovery models and supported restore operations. So this will be a theoretical session. So let me continue with this. So the restore operations that are available for a database depends upon the recovery model. So a database has a recovery model associated with it, and depending upon that recovery model, there are certain restore operations that are available for database. And below table basically list out to what extent each of the recovery models support a given restore scenario. So these are three recovery models that are supported by the database. So first one is the full recovery model, second one is the bulk log recovery model, third one is the simple recovery model. And on the left hand side we have restore operations. First restore operation is data recovery, second is point in time restore, and the third one is file restore, fourth one is page restore, and fifth one is piecemeal restore, which is also known as file group level restore, where we can restore file groups altogether. Now let's discuss on the first point, which is data recovery. So in the case of full recovery model, the complete recovery is possible if the log is available or the transaction logs are available. Now in the bulk log recovery model, there's chances of some data loss exposure basically. And in the simple recovery model, any data since the last full or differential backup is lost. So these are the three scenarios or what type of data recoveries are possible under each and every model. And let's talk about the point in time restore, which I think only possible in the case of full recovery model. So under full recovery model, anytime the point in time recovery is possible if we have the log backups or transaction log backups. And under the bulk log recovery model, it is disallowed if the log backup contains any bulk log changes. Alright, so if there are any bulk log changes in the log, the full recovery is not possible in the case of bulk log recovery model. And for simple recovery model, the point in time recovery is not at all supported. And let's talk about the file restores. We have full support under the full recovery model. And we have sometime we can restore files under the bulk log recovery model. Under the simple recovery model, the file restore is available only for read-only secondary files. Those can be restored. Now let's talk about the page restore. The full recovery model provides full support for it, and bulk log recovery model provides sometimes support for it. And under the simple recovery model, the page restore option is not available. And let's talk about the piecemeal restore, which is a file group level restore. It has a full support under the full recovery model, but sometimes it is also supported under the bulk log recovery model. But under the simple recovery model, it is available only for read-only secondary files. So it is not available for read-write any secondary files. If it's a read-write file, the support is not available under the simple recovery model for any piecemeal restores. But under the full recovery model, it is fully supported. Now, regardless of the recovery model you are using for the database, SQL Server backup cannot be restored on a SQL Server database engine version that is older than the version that created the backup. So keep that point in mind. You cannot take backup on the recent version, and if you try to restore it to a previous version of SQL Server, it will give you the error message. Now let's talk about some of the restore scenarios. So let's talk about restore scenarios under the simple recovery model. Under the simple recovery model, it imposes the following restrictions on the restore operations. So some of these restrictions are regarding the file restore and piecemeal restore. These are available only for read-only secondary file groups. So only the read-only secondary files or read-only secondary file groups can be restored if we are using the simple recovery model. And if we talk about page restore, it is not allowed at all. And point-in-time restore is also not allowed under the simple recovery model. If any of these restrictions are inappropriate for your recovery needs, the recommendation is that you should consider using the full recovery model. So these are some of the limitations under the simple recovery model. Now, let's talk about restores that happen under the bulk log recovery model. So let's discuss on the considerations that are unique to the bulk log recovery model, which is intended exclusively as a supplement to the full recovery model. Generally, if we speak, the bulk log recovery model is similar to the full recovery model. So in a broad sense, both the recovery models are similar, and the information described for the full recovery model also applies to the bulk log recovery model as well. However, point-in-time recovery and the online restore are affected by the bulk log recovery model. Now, let's talk about restrictions in the point-in-time recovery under the bulk log recovery model. Okay, so these restrictions are if a log backup is taken under the bulk log recovery model. By log backup here we means the transaction log backup. If our database is using the bulk log recovery model, and if we take a log backup under this bulk log recovery model, if this particular log contains any bulk log changes, the point-in-time recovery is not possible under those scenarios. So your log file should not be containing any bulk log operations. Now, trying to perform any point-in-time recovery on a log backup that contains the bulk changes cause the restoration operation to fail. Basically, your restoration operation will fail if your transaction log backup contain any bulk log changes. Now, there are certain restrictions for the online operations or online restore as well with the bulk log recovery model. An online restore sequence works only if the following conditions are met under the bulk log recovery model. So, what are these conditions which have to be met under the bulk log recovery model? All the required log backup must have been taken before the restore sequence starts. So you should have all the log backups before you start any restore sequence. And bulk changes must be backed up before starting the online restore sequence. So all your bulk changes must be backed up before you start the online restore sequence. If bulk changes exist in the database, all file must be either online or defunct, that is no longer part of the database. All right, so these three are the requirements for any online restore where database remains in online state while you're doing a restore. So you should have all the transaction log backups before you start your restore sequence, and all your bulk log changes or bug changes must be backed up before starting an online restore sequence. And if there are any bulk changes exist in the database, all of your file must be online or defunct. That is, those files should not be associated with the database. And if the above conditions are not met, the online restore sequence fail, and we recommend switching to a full recovery model before starting any online restore. Let me see if we can cover we can cover it. So let's talk on the database recovery advisor, which is available in the tool SQL Server Management Studio. So basically this tool or database recovery advisor facilitates constructing the restore plans. It can create restore plans for us that implement optimal correct restore sequences. So it generates basically the correct restore sequences. So there are advantages in using the tool. It can automatically create an optimal restore sequences for you. Many known database restore issues and enhancements requested by customers have been addressed. And major enhancements introduced by the database recovery advisor include. So some of the enhancement or advantages provided by database recovery advisor includes it has a restore plan algorithm. So this algorithm is used to construct the restore plans, which this algorithm has improved significantly, particularly for any complex restore scenarios. And many edge cases, including forking scenarios in a point-in-time restores, are handled more effectively by the database recovery advisor than in the previous versions of SQL Server. So this database recovery advisor has improved. Basically, the algorithm used by this program is improved to generate effective restore plans. Now it provides another enhancements in point-in-time restores. So the database recovery advisor greatly simplifies restoring a database to a given point in time. It also shows us the visual backup timeline, which significantly enhances support for point-in-time restore. So it gives you a visual indication of, basically provides a timeline that significantly enhances support for point-in-time restores. And this visual timeline basically allows us to identify a feasible point in time as the target recovery point for restoring a database. And this timeline also facilitates traversing a forked recovery path, a path that spans recovery forks. And a given point in time restore plan automatically includes the backups that are relevant to restoring your database to the target point in time. Now let's talk about our last topic, which is the accelerated database recovery. And this feature is available beginning in SQL Server 2019 or 15.x. And accelerated data recovery is also available in Azure SQL databases, Azure SQL Managed Instances, and Azure Synapse Analytics, and SQL database in Microsoft Fabric. So these are some of the places where your accelerated database recovery is available. And basically this feature greatly improves the database availability, especially in the presence of long running transactions, by redesigning the SQL Server database engine recovery process. A database with the ADR enabled basically completes the recovery process significantly faster after a failover to other unexpected shutdown. Now, when accelerated database recovery is enabled, rollback of cancelled long-running transactions complete instantaneously. So if this feature is available, if you have cancelled any long-running transaction, the rollback completes instantaneously. That's one of the greatest feature of the accelerated database recovery. And you can enable accelerated database recovery as on a per database basis in SQL Server 2019 and later version. And you can use the following syntax. So you need to alter the database because this is a database property. So you need to alter the database, whatever the name of your database. Here we have used show works, and we need to set the option accelerated database recovery to on or off. Off is also another option if you want to turn it off. Yeah, but this can be only used in SQL Server 2019 and various other platforms I mentioned here. Alright guys, so we are done with this video. I hope you like the content of this video. Today we have covered the restore models and supported restore operations. And we have also talked about restore scenarios under the simple recovery model and the bulk log recovery model. And we have talked about restrictions under the bulk log recovery model for online and point-in-time restores. We have talked about the database recovery advisor, which is a tool provided by SQL Server Management Studio to provide you with the effective restore plans or optimal plans. And finally, we have discussed about the accelerated database recovery, which is a feature available in SQL Server 2019, and it provides better support for quicker availability for the databases. So I hope you like this video, guys, and if you really like this video, please click on the like button which is coming below this video. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I would request please go ahead and do so. There's a subscribe button coming below this video. Click on that subscribe button. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon, select all notifications to get notifications regarding my future and upcoming videos. And let me give you 5 seconds for that. Please go ahead and subscribe. So guys, I hope you must have subscribed by now. So let me move ahead. In case you want to send me an email regarding the topics listed on the right hand side, you can do that. So you can contact me for the below requirements. My email address is given on the left hand side. So some of these requirements are if you need a copy of notes. For example, you need the notes that we have discussed today over this video. If you need a PDF copy of that, just send me an email, and I will send you the link through which you can download the notes. But there is a nominal fee to be paid, which is quite less. After paying that fee, you should be able to download the PDF notes. And if you want to schedule one-to-one calls, basically, if you want to schedule any half an hour or 1 hour calls with me, you can do that. So for that also, you need to send me an email. And if you need SQL Server coaching or group coaching, do send me an email regarding that. And if you need coaching on any particular SQL topics, do let me know about that over the email. If you need analysis of any transaction SQL code, do let me know about that. And there's a fee associated with each and every topic mentioned over here. So you need to pay fee according to the topic or the point listed here. And if you want to collaborate for any content creation, do let us know over the email address. And for any brand promotion also, you can contact me as well. I thank you so much for your time on this video today, guys. And you have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.